is Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. Well, my topic is gender differences in education perspective of Pakistan. There is a mindset somewhere in rural areas, and we can say that in the majority of the people are living in rural areas of Pakistan, that some people are afraid of what might happen if every girl could learn to read and write. Then of course, if a girl can read or write, if a girl can read their rights, if a girl can understand the rights of a woman, of the Islamic perspective or the societal perspective, so of course the things would be changed in any case. Well, to start with, I want to give a small introduction of Pakistan, where we all are living. Pakistan is located in the South and West Asia region, bordering India, Iran, Afghanistan and the Arabian Sea. Based on the latest United Nations estimates, 64 people live in rural areas in Pakistan particularly. Pakistan population is loop-sided in favor of men with 108 males per 100 females. And then in this presentation I will discuss the gender differences particularly in the perspective of Pakistan. Key terms I will use in this presentation, the particularly education, literacy, gender disparity and gender biasness discrimination. I want to start with the gender roles particularly, as it is clearly identified and defined roles of men and women, particularly in Pakistani context, in the village life or in our urban areas or rural areas, everywhere. Actually, Pakistani society is a male dominant and male controlled society, and social structure of Pakistan is particularly male controlled wherever it is. It's urban or rural. We have a male dominancy. We always have a dining table, and the head of the dining table or the chair of our father or our grandfather or somewhere our elder brother or father-in-law or husband or somewhere else. As it's clearly identified and defined that yes, that our dinners as well and lunchtime as well, under the chairmanship of our male person of our family. Well, and what about a woman? A woman is expected to take care of the home as a wife, as a mother, as a sister, and as wherever the role needs to put some work inside, that is a role of women. Whereas the male dominates outside the home as a breadwinner and a bread earner. This is the only role and tagline of men. Well, the human development, I want to give the human development report, a point of human development report. HDR listed Pakistan in the category of low human development countries with a female literacy rate of 30%, and Pakistan has ranked 145 in the world in terms of human development. So we can say that therefore education for boys is priority over the girls. Well, in general, I want to discuss one more thing, that in this particularly, that a woman is expected to take care of only home and other things, that is totally non-paid work, unpaid works. Whatever she is doing in her home, that is unpaid. And a ghar is a home, particularly in Pakistani society, is always associated with men. Oh, fine, like if a man is in that particular home, that this home related to, associated with that home. ये मेरा घर है. औरत, a girl, she never ask or tell anyone that this is my home. Association is from my home. Parents' home is the parents' home. In-laws' home, husband's home. Where is the home for a woman? Where is the home for a lady? Or where is the home for a girl? Well, this is the particularly for gender role. There is teachers matter, that is global teacher prize distribution, and one of the teacher from the rural area, she said, if you educate girls, you educate generations. And this is very true. If you educate one girl, and when she becomes a mother, when she becomes a teacher, that mother can distribute herself among her children, and she can distribute her potential, and she can distribute her insight even. So if a woman's insight is broader, if a woman's insight is more towards education, towards development, towards human development, then of course generations will be we have another thing, that is gender disparity. Gender disparity, actually the meaning of gender disparity is gender differences. Now again I want to quote United Nations. Actually United Nations is doing such appreciative work done by United Nations, in particularly in our rural areas through the NGOs. NGOs are doing such a great work in rural areas particularly, and in the remote areas of urban area, remote areas like outside the Karachi, but they are doing such work for the human development, particularly education for girls. Well, according to United Nations Development 2010 report, Pakistan ranked 120 in 146 countries in terms of gender related development, that is GDI index. And in terms of gender empowerment measurement ranking, it ranked 92 in 94 countries. So we can say that we are lacking in gender empowerment. It directly means that we are not empowering our girls, actually female portion of society. It means that empowerment to give empowerment related to everything, related to the job, related to your education, related to your societal norms, related to your marriage proposals, related to your everything. So in empowerment, we are not giving empowerment to our girls. It's very obvious that in 2% of people in our urban society as well, I'm just giving you an estimation of urban society, not the outside the urban society, that is rural areas. Rural areas, the picture is very different, rural areas. Well, Pakistan aims to achieve MDGs, Millennium Development Goals, and according to that MDGs, their aims to eliminate gender disparity, gender differences, gender inequality at all levels of education. Now we are identifying the levels of education: pre-primary, primary, middle, secondary, higher secondary, and then move on. Then we have university and higher postgraduate things. All levels of education we need to cope up with the that was the Millennium Development Goals, MDGs, and it was we need to complete that goal by 2015, but unfortunately we didn't up till there is no such things happened. Elimination of gender disparity at all levels of education requires higher allocation of resources on women's education particularly. If you want to eliminate those things, you need to put much resources, you need to put much capacity and implementation of those resources. That is the very important thing. If you are allocating the resources for particularly for female education, but you are not allocating you are allocating the budget, but there is no check and balance. So of course we cannot say that this is right or it would be gone somewhere. Well, strong gender disparities exist in literacy and educational attainment between rural and urban areas of Pakistan. It's very clear that in urban and rural areas, we have such educational institutions which we can say that there is a high rate of women, girls as compared to the boys. When you go to the Karachi streets, on the streets of Karachi, and particularly in the morning time, you can see the point and the shuttle bus and the schedule of Karachi University, and you